Hey, Joey Led's Dippin' Plutonium here for another dip review. Get it? Because plutonium has an atomic number of 94. Hello everybody, here we are again, finally, as promised, every Friday, new dip review. That's the new schedule in case you missed it. Unfortunately, we're having to do this one on my Canon PowerShot camera, because this fucking webcam here, this is my old one from my old videos. This one's my new one, and it's being a fuck. So, I have to record on this. Fuck! Okay, so we are here, and this is something that I've really been wanting to try, really ever. And they don't sell it here. There's a little backstory to my obtaining this dip. If you saw the vlogging in New Hampshire and Boston vlog on my Ring of Fire channel, my second channel, Joey Led's Dippin' 2, check it out if you haven't. My friends Ray and Tyler came here from Kentucky, and we went up to New Hampshire to visit my friend Logan. And spoiler alert, I'm giving it away, Grizzly Extra Long Cut Natural. Can't really find it here. When I was up there, we found it, but I was high as shit, and I was scared to go in the store. In case they could tell I was high, a little paranoid. So I gave my friend Logan the money, and he went in and grabbed it for me. And it is uncracked. I've had this for weeks, and it's uncracked because I wanted to crack it on video. Because a lot of people say, you know, I wish you would have cracked it on video. I want a real first impression. Well, we're getting a real first impression today because I've never had this stuff. I'm excited. Is it going to be like Grizzly Snuff or, you know, Fine Cut Natural or 1900? What's it going to be like? We're going to see. But first of all, of course, let's take a look at the presentation. Does this look familiar to anyone else? It's an Extra Long Cut Natural. It's gray. Copenhagen Natural. Kind of ripped off the Copenhagen Natural tin with the same color gray. But, I mean, it looks alright. I don't like the Grizzly cans. Love the camo cans this year, though. But normally, like these ones, I don't like the Grizzly cans too much. It's alright. And the date on the bottom is not the best, but does Grizzly go bad? Not usually. We have F4. So this was made in June. Not the best, but again, it's Grizzly. Doesn't usually go bad. I always want to clarify this. How do you tell the date on Grizzly? You have the last two characters in the code, which you'll find a letter followed by a number. Here we have F4. The 4 at the end stands for 2014, and then the F stands for the month. It goes A through M. A, January, B, February, C, March, D, April, E, May, F, June. So it goes on. And you skip the I because it looks like a 1. That's how you tell. The number, a lot of people seem to think the number is the day. It's not. The number is the year and the month. It was made, not Best Buy. That's when it was made. That's how you tell. Very thick metal lid, very thick plastic bottom, as always with Grizzly. Let's poke the bear in the butt. Hey! And let's crack her open and take a whiff of the scent, because it's about that time. Hear that cracking action? So, alright, we have the dip here. It actually looks pretty fresh and pretty moist. Kind of see the crystals on there and the moisture. It looks pretty fresh, not too sunken down. Looks like a pretty full tin. Let's take a whiff. There we go. Oh, you know what I smell in this? You know what I fucking smell in this? Red Seal Natural. That's what I smell in this. Oh, that's not good. I fucking hate Red Seal Natural. And that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like a combo of Grizz Fine Cut Natural, Grizz 1900, and Red Seal Natural. Two of those three dips I don't like. Snuff is my favorite Grizzly. But it doesn't smell too promising, but it looks okay. I guess it's that time to pack a lip. Pack a lip with me if you so desire. It's never nice to pack a lip alone. So pack one with me. Today we'll be spitting in the beautiful and now discontinued Kryptonite Mud Jug. It's actually been discontinued for a while. That's the one we're going to be spitting in. So let's go. Alrighty. Don't always need to pack a new tin, but you never know. Sometimes they gyp you. A lot of times they gyp you over at Copenhagen. not too much of a jip. So I guess we're gonna pack a lip here now. It's definitely got a longer cut, a better cut than Grizzly usually has. This is more like an actual Cope natural cut, as opposed to kind of the muddy, shorter cut. Oh, see, it's falling apart now. Let's get it in there. Pinch is okay, minus that turd that fell off. Here we go. Alright, gonna let the flavor set a little bit. Get it situated, see what we think. First of all, real quick, as you know, Tennessee Dipper, he had to make a new channel. Kinda sucks, but go subscribe to his new one, Metal Arc Dipper 99. Go subscribe, get him back up there. Anyways, moving on to the flavor of this stuff. Let down. I heard from many people that it's actually pretty good. It's not horrible, it's perfectly tolerable and everything, but it's just kinda just kind of there. Grizzly Snuff, although it has that artificial undertone that all Grizzly has, just to a lesser extent. It's my favorite Grizzly. This is like a, flavor-wise of course, a cross between Grizzly Snuff and Grizzly 1900. It smelled like Red Seal Natural, doesn't really taste like it, but I don't like Grizzly 1900, I really like Grizz Snuff. So this is kind of in the middle, it's kind of in the middle grounds. I forgot to line it up. What the fuck am I thinking? Oh, you can't forget to line it up, Joey Ledge. You're the one who makes people line it up. I've had so many people tell me. Because of you, I have to line my tins up now. Thanks a lot, Joey. No problem. Anytime. I'm not so hyper today as much as I am just awake. Like, I'm not extremely hyper. I'm just very awake. So sorry if I'm not too funny this one. Some I'm hyper, some I'm not. But yeah, so the flavor and comparison, like I said, both Grizz Snuff and Grizz 1900. The cut, like I said, it is a longer cut than most Grizzly. Because, you know, like Grizz Green, to me, it's not quite like a full long cut. You know what I mean? It's not as long cut as like Cope Wintergreen, for example. Or even Skull Wintergreen. This has a Cope natural cut, so pretty much your typical long cut, which is Cope natural. Extra long cut by Cope standards, but it's regular long cut, it's Skull, other things. Cut's pretty good, and the packability is pretty good. Pinching it a little bit did fall out, but now that it's settled in, which this isn't too huge a lip, got too lazy to put in a filler. But it seems to stay together pretty good. Not getting any floaters at all. Virtually none. Even despite the fact that it's a kind of small lip. Well, it's a natural, so texture is pretty smooth, pretty soft. It's not rough at all, and I'm not getting any semblance of a burn. It's very mellow and easy in there. It shouldn't upset your gums or your mouth at all. Nicotine. Let's take a look at the percentages here. I'm glad I didn't forget. We have 90% American tobacco and 10% Brazilian. A lot less foreign than some of the Grizzlies out there, so it doesn't have much foreign in it, and it's a natural. Not much nicotine. I don't feel anything. I usually don't, but especially with this, I'm not getting anything. Spit. It is severely lacking in the spit department. I know the date's not the best, but looking open at the tin, the dip looks perfectly fresh in here. But it's dry. I'm not, even for a natural, I mean. It's dry and I'm not getting that much spit. I get more spit out of Cope Snuff than I'm getting from this right now. Again, I don't know if it's an older tin, that the dip just looks okay, or if it's just naturally dry, but it's light spit and not too much spit. I mean, honestly, this lip is not going to last me much longer. Like, this thing is not going to be in here long. 20 minutes probably, because it's already so fucking dry. The lastability is going to be horrendous on this stuff. Now, the aftertaste, it's probably just going to leave that kind of assish 1900 flavor that pokes through. It's probably going to leave the dirty taste as opposed to the okay taste in it. If that makes any sense at all. It probably doesn't. I don't know.
But who doesn't know when you get right down to it?
Now it is time for shoutouts. We do have a few for today. Alrighty, so for the regulars, of course, Metal Arc Dipper, Rocky Top Dipper, Eric Dips, the Texas Dip, and the Bluegrass Dipper. And for today's rotators, we have Degent Dip 95, Dixie Dipper 01, Grayback Dipper, and Marshman 12. So please go check them all out, or I'll kick your asshole in. Number of subscribers. You know, normally you see me from here. You can actually see me from my computer now. Remarkable. Wow. But we are up to 21,795 subscribers. It just does not seem to slow down. Absolutely amazing. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Keep dipping and spitting. Keep cracking and packing. Of course. Try to do something. I'm clumsy as hell. I really am too. Whoa. And now it is time for the rating of Grizzly Extra Long Cut Natural. So like I said, I probably went into it with higher expectations than I should have, knowing it's a Grizzly product, based on the fact that a lot of people told me it was okay. A couple people told me it was bad, but I guess I was just kind of like, it'll probably be good. It'll probably just be a longer cut coat Grizz Snuff. Nope, not quite. It's kind of disappointing. It's got kind of a 1900 ass flavor to it. It's dry. It's not going to last too long. So this is going to get a 6 in my book. It's perfectly tolerable and dippable. I'm going to get through this tin just fine. But it's not great by any stretch of the means, and I'm not impressed by it. Would I dip it again? No. I would not. Anyways, thank you so mumuch for watching. Like this video if you like this video. Check out my second channel, Joey Leds Dippin' 2. Follow me on Instagram, Joey Leds, Facebook.com/JoeyLedsDippin'94, and Twitter @JoeyLedsDippin'. Check me out all those places. Keep up with me. I try to keep you guys posted as much as possible. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Whoa.